everyone, it's Happy Mail Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a project that I created for my Crafty Boutique Co. Here is her information right here. And I used her kit called Tea with Teddy, and I created an album. These are what's left of the kit, and as you can see, it's still a lot of supplies here. And let me just show you what I did use. I used all of the papers. This is what's left over, just these strips. And I saved them because I'm thinking I want to make some embellishments. So I'm holding on to that. I didn't get to use this one right here, which is wrapping paper. It's very shabby. Use one of the straws, which is this pink one right here, rosy pink, and I only used half of it, so I still have that left. I used all of that like ecru colored lace that she gave us, and I used like half of this. This is what's left of the green fabric ribbon or strip that she gave us. And then I do have, let's see, a little bit. This is all that's left of this blue satiny ribbon. So lots of things. I didn't use the sequins, you guys. I was going to do a shaker, but like I said, it got too bulky. So I probably should have put my shaker in first, or made the shaker and then put it in first. So anyway, I'll have to, use that on other projects. As you can see, there's still lots of things. I used the paper bag, the pink paper bag that she gave us. This is what's left of the ephemera. So I still have, quite a bit to work with. And used all the doodads and these, what are these? I think she called them confetti. So you can put it on your shaker because they're double-sided. I didn't use it as confetti though. I did use it as an ephemera for my project. And then I did use a lot of her flowers, but I mostly used the tiny ones. I'm not very good at using really big flowers. So anyway, I ended up not using it. So I still have a lot of these, and these are really pretty, and I almost used them, but I ended up not. But like, yeah, so as you can see, there's still a lot in here. If you are interested in the kit, make sure I link the information in my description box. Just make sure you click on that more word so that you can see the full length description box. Okay, let me just show you guys this before I show you my album. This is that ecru lace that I was talking about. It's so pretty. And I did use, I forgot to say, I did use that big, it's a wide ribbon. Let's see, it's this one right here. It's a wired ribbon. It's super wide. I cut it into strips because I love it. It's nice and stiff, so it was really easy to work with. So I was able to make my fishtail banner really easily. And I put it on this ribbon clasp. And then this is my own, this is Pemberley, it's this one right here from Michael's. I don't know if they still sell them, but I do believe they have some cameos. So this is a rose cameo. And, but yeah, these two are part of the kit right here. And then these two are also part of the kit. There's that satiny ribbon. That is from my stash, I believe. The bow, flat back bow. And then I was going to put this on my album yesterday. I was making a dangle for my album. I punched out one of the, the circle ephemera pieces that she gave us. They're specifically for bottle caps. And she did give us the bottle cap. I punched that out. I used my glossy accent. I used this to adhere the circle, and then I put a bunch of glossy accent on top. So when I was ready to use it, I had this huge bubble right here, right where that bling is. And as you can see, it's a teapot image. So Anyway, I couldn't find, I was gonna use my what do you call it, my Swarovski crystal. I still can't find it, so I had to just use the alternative, which is this Alina bling. So anyway, yeah, I didn't get to use it. I did add this tassel, and this is from Hobby Lobby, I think. I have an idea where I'm gonna put it, but for now it's staying off. But I did use a couple of these, or maybe 3 of them, in my mini album. So ta-da, here it is. This was totally inspired by Frank Garcia. As you guys might have, if you saw my last couple of videos, I had shared that I was at his studio a few weeks ago, and totally inspired. His space is just, his studio is so beautiful. If you guys don't know Frank Garcia, he creates the most gorgeous shabby chic mini albums. I mean, they're just so amazing. This is nothing like what he creates. His is so detailed. He puts so much work into it. I mean, he uses all kinds of what do you call it, like mixed media. He incorporates mixed media in it. And I was going to stencil right here. I was looking for my texture paste, or any paste. They're all dried out because I haven't done a shabby chic mixed media type of album in a really, really long time. It's been years. So I'll have to add that on later. Okay. But anyway, isn't this paper gorgeous? I mean, oh my God. The paper itself. So thank you, Louisa. This is so pretty. And I'll show you what I added and what's in the kit. So let's start with this right here. So first of all, I stitched, okay? I stitched every single page on this album. This here, I made a little boo-boo. I don't know if it's obvious, but this is upside down. The teacup right there, it's supposed to be down here. And then there's this really faint picture of, or image of a bird cage. Yeah, it's upside down. Oh my gosh, I almost died. So I had to put this piece right here. This is, I fussy cut this rose cluster, and I placed it here because there was something obviously upside down. I think it was the teapot. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that was one of the hiccups. All right. But anyway, it still came out cute, and you can barely see it. It's so faint that it's upside down right there. So here's one of the ribbon embellishment that I created. This is, again, this was not part of the kit. This was part of the kit right here. I used the beads that she provided. This butterfly, I found that in my stash, so that was not part of the kit. Nor is this fastener. This is a Tim Holtz ring fastener, I think it's called. Haven't used that in a long time. So I stitched all the pages, and then I adhered it with glue. And I used Fabri-Tac. So this is how the spine looks like. This is a 2-inch spine. The album itself is from Frank Garcia's studio, and I had shared it on one of my hauls. It's this Memory Hardware tall journal, and it measures 5.5 by 7.5 inches. I layered 2 pieces of pattern paper. I wanted the pattern paper with this cute bear because look at her face. She's just so adorable. And of course, she got covered up by my banner. I glued this top page to this pattern, the blue pattern paper. I just glued the middle, and then I stitched all around. And then I stitched again on the outer edges. So it's double stitched right there. Okay, so this buckle part here, that was totally inspired by Frank. I I've had the Tim Holtz buckles for years, you guys, and I hadn't used it. Like I hadn't used, well, I might have used one. I don't even remember what I used it for, but I definitely wanted to use it. I started out with this buckle here. I wanted to use this satin because I love the blue. It totally goes with my front page, right? So I was determined to use it. It's pretty thin though, so I did double it here. And here I forgot to double it. But I started out with this. This is a brad, and that's how it's being held together, and then I folded it over so you can't see the brad. But I ended up not using it because it was going to get covered up anyway. So this whole, as you can see, this whole part is covered up with flowers. What I needed was to do this side of it. So I didn't use, you know, this. So I took another buckle. I made a hole to create the belt hole. I used an eyelet. I used my crocodile to do that. It's not perfect, you guys, because this ribbon is kind of hard to make a hole in because it's very thin. It frays, you know, obviously if you create a hole in it. So anyway, having said that, I couldn't use fabric tack because it was going to show. So I ended up using double-sided tape, which I have this one right here from Alina Craft. It's super thick. It's like 1/2 inch. That's what I used to adhere this down. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not 100% happy with, I love the look of it, but the eyelet right there, it's not in the best spot. Like it messed up my ribbon just a little bit, but it's okay. I can live with it. I hung the little teapot. This is part of the kit. All the flowers are part of the kit. The gem right here, that's part of the kit. This is not. This is my own. This is a Tim Holtz metal piece, the clock. I wanted it to be at 3 o'clock because I think that's tea time. 3 or 4. I think that's tea time in England, or even here, I think. I used the banner up here, but I did have to, I can't remember if this was like a full big banner or if it was 2 pieces, but I had to cut it down because this would have said hugs, but I wanted to put it here. So I omitted the S on my banner. I had to stickle the heck out of this banner because I was looking for my multimedia mat, which is in this little bottle. It looks like kind of like this bottle, and it's supposed to strengthen your paper. Like it adds a matte finish to it. I guess I could have used Mod Podge, and it just makes your paper, you know, it keeps it from tearing is what I'm trying to say. Couldn't find it. Again, so hard to find stuff in my craft room nowadays. It's too full. Anyway, so I stickled the heck out of it. So hopefully that will preserve my paper and it won't tear, because look at these little, I fussy cut this, all of this, the banner. I had to fussy cut it. So all the little strings here I had to glue down because I didn't want that getting caught on stuff. I stickled it. What else could I tell you? This frame here, that is an old frame from Michaels. It's a resin frame. It's, I don't know if they sell it anymore, but you can certainly find frames like this, maybe at Hobby Lobby. Anyway, it's a photo frame, and it's called Modern Peony. And it used to be like, you know, they're in their dollar aisle. I took the backing off. This is the backing of the frame. I took the acetate off because, you know, it looked ugly. And yeah, and then I just adhered this using hot glue and fabric tack to secure it down. And I told you about the little teapot that says tea time. That's from the kit. So the resin piece here is not from the kit. And that's it. That's the first page. So I'm sorry, I'm talking a whole lot. So I'm just going to try to speed it up here from here. So this part right here, this is actually an 8x8 page, and it almost looks like a layout. It's kind of like this, right? But it's 8x8. So I had to size it down because my pages are only, the inner pages are, what did I say? 5 by 7.25. So I had to shrink everything down. So I had to basically cut the border out. I had to fussy cut this bear out of the page. Not completely though. She's still attached to this border right here. Somehow I just kind of shrunk it down, and then I had to reattach this piece because I wanted to keep the border. So anyway, I can, if it's not too long, I'll show you at the end, maybe speed it up and just kind of show you like what I'm talking about. Anyway, and then that's all stitched. I fussy cut this butterfly, and I stickled it. This here, she had a bunch of sentiments. So I used a die from Scrap Diva Designs. It's one of her pin flags, I think it's called, and because it had stitching on it, so I liked that it had that, so then I didn't have to stitch it. So anyway, that's the first page, and then this is the cover. This is the first page right here. Again, I used a banner die to cut the banners. These flowers are from the kit. This also resin bear is from the kit. Isn't it adorable? And then here's again the lace and the ribbon, and again fully stitched. I kind of wanted this to be looking a little bit like a junk journal, but a mini at the same time. So what I did was, do you guys see this elastic? I have this elastic that is from, and now I can't find it. It's from, it's this one right here. It comes in a spool. I got it from Amazon. So what I did was, because of his binding system, Frank's binding system, I was able to put this underneath the elastic, and then I just tied a knot, and then I tucked the knot back in, in there, so you can't see it. And so then I was able to go ahead and put this doily. So this is completely removable. And then so yeah, I just made a little cluster there. There's that little scatter, whatever it was. I think they're like scatters. The tea cup. I put some bling, Elena Craft bling there. I fussy cut all the bears. This doily she provided in the kit. Another thing that I did aside from stitching, I did use my Tim Holtz distress tool to distress the edges, and I didn't ink up all of them, but you can kind of tell it's slightly distressed. I didn't fully distress it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. This little gadget here by Tim Holtz, that's what I used. And I just cut a strip to create this. And here's the pink. This is, a bag. I did trim the top. I just used my pinking shears because it was too tall. And anyway, so there's that page. This I left open right now. I don't know yet. I didn't mat all of my pages for now, just because I don't know. I'll do that later. I don't know exactly yet if I'm giving this away, if I'm keeping it. I don't know yet. So I might keep it just because, I have the little flaws in here, but who knows? Maybe if someone's interested, I'll sell it. I don't know. But okay, so here I again I used one of the sentiments, and I put some bling there. There's the straw, and then I just put some pom-poms, and so I created like a little sign there. Isn't it cute? Okay, so this one here, I haven't used this little gadget in a while. The reason I used it is because normally I would just use Velcro to close it, but there's not enough space to put a Velcro right here. I could have used a magnet, but I didn't have any magnets. So I used this, and this is called a photo, what is it called? It's like, it's this kit right here. This is from Anna Griffin, and I got this a long time ago from Tuesday Morning, and they're called photo terms. And it's attached with a brad. So I made a hole and put a brad in there, and then that's how you can close it. So anyway, there is a journaling card in there, which is also stitched and distressed. I put that trim here. Okay, and then I have some tags. So I put my own doily because I didn't have another doily. I put a white doily there, and then I just made a tag, or I cut the tag that she provides. And there's one of my ribbon embellies, and this bow is from the kit as well. I did use my own seam binding, and then these are just some of the ephemeras that I don't know yet where I'm going to put it. I did faux stitch this one with a white gel pen. So for now, they're just staying in there. You know, I'll probably like put it there once I mat everything, if I'm going to, or once I put picks in. Again, stitched the the tags. Next page, I left this open. I don't know, I didn't know what to do with this page. I did though put this bow. This is, I fussy cut this bow, and it's gorgeous. And I liked just how simple that page is. Just putting that bow there, just, you know, decorated the page already. And then this is just flat back from my stash. Okay, so I tried to be creative. I had such a hard time with this. I was determined to use this buckle. It was part of that set right here from Anna Griffin. Opens up. Let me see if I can open it. This is just from my stash, this ribbon. This is from the kit. So the hardware here is not from the kit. And I really, really wanted to use this. And the thing is, I was just going to put a ribbon through this and just let it hang. But this particular fabric ribbon here, it frays. And so I had to chuck that, and then I had to figure out a way to close it again. So this is what I came up with. There's another journaling card in there. I just put a butterfly. So I'll just close this later. Okay, this page is very busy. Again, I didn't know what to do with it. So I'll come back to that page later. This here is, I've never really used one of these. Anyway, anything this big. This is, what do you call it? A file folder. So you can kind of see it better there. It's a file folder, you guys. So all I did was I, again, used the stretchy band okay? And then I slip that in, okay? So it's in there, and then I glued the sides like this. So I created a pocket because I really didn't know what to do with it. And then I decorated it, tea and cake. And so of course I had to put the tea and a piece of cake. I love this teapot. It has like a hole on the top of the lid, and so I hung a tassel. I used that pretty sequins trim, and yeah. I did ink up some of the edges, like this one right here. You can tell I inked it up. So I did use some Victorian Velvet Distress ink. I used the Vintage Photo. I used Salty Ocean on some. Can't remember if I used peeled paint, but I definitely used a Dusty Concord as well. So you're going to find some of the cut aparts and elements that I put in here. I did distress with the inks, not all, but I did distress. Not the main pages though, I did not do that. So this is again another cut apart. I popped it up on some foam and then just stickled it, and again I hung this, just kind of made a little banner there. For this one right here, I made a pocket. I have a ephemera, just leaving it in there until I use it. This says Teddy Bear Love is Forever. I used a die to cut that, and then I put some not Swarovski because I couldn't find it, some Alina Craft bling. This is part of the kit right here. Again, another file folder. Here's another one of my ribbon embellishments. I just used some seam binding again. This one says Tea with Teddy. Oh, I did use one of the sequins. It's the little butterfly. I did put a butterfly sequence and a bling right there. And this one, again, I left it alone for now. I didn't want to make it thick, so because once you put photos, it's gonna be pretty thick, and I love how leveled it is right now. So that's why I didn't want to, you know, embellish some of the pages. This here, it was this is part of the kit as well. This ribbon, what is this, a bead? It's a plastic bead. However, the reason it's there is because I was trying to hide the knot, but it was too thick. There's no way the knot was gonna fit in the bead. So, but I had already tied it and everything, so I just left it alone. So it's there. It's like a little stopper, so this thing doesn't go slipping and sliding. So anyway, that's that. We're almost done, guys. Sorry. And then this one here, you can slip a photo in here. I just, you know, I made a little like journaling card. I used one of those teacups again and fussy cut this and made this cute little pin flag. Distressed this with some Vintage Photo. And then this one, all I did was put a bling. And again, this page here, this and this inner page right here, those I had to size down again. So this bear is fussy cut. This I had to reattach again. I couldn't reattach the border on the top because of this banner here. So that was completely cut off. And then this is fussy cut and attached there because I had to cover something over here and I can't even remember what it was, just to, you know, make everything flow. And I even had to put a little piece of flower right here because the banner right here, it was showing one of the letters. So anyway, I had to hide it. And then the back looks like that. So sorry for the long video, but there was a lot of pages in here. There's 6 pages altogether. Of course, they're double-sided. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of, you know, my album. I'm thinking maybe if I don't put this on the side here, on the, what is this, the spine, I may consider putting it, hanging it down here, like attaching it to that buckle somehow. I don't know yet, but let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And again, if you're interested in this kit, it's such an amazing kit and you get so much. I will leave Louisa's link in the description box, and she has 2 more, you guys. There's 2 more kits left, so don't miss out. Go ahead and grab yours. You can create so much with this. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.